The world's first affordable millionaire lifestyle. Well, that's what I'm gonna be talking about today. And if you watch this video, you're probably a person who has asked me what the Paradise Group is about. Because I've gotten a lot of requests from people who just want to know what it is about and can't really find the time right now to have the call, an introduction call. Which I thought this could be a perfect opportunity for you to be able to learn what the Paradise Group is. Now, the Paradise Group is simply put a lifestyle. Now, what do we mean by that? How is it a lifestyle? Well, that's what I'm gonna teach you about today. So, in the Paradise Group, we have two groups. We have the Future Paradise Group, which is this one, and then we have the Paradise Group. The difference between this group is that it's in this server that I'm in right now. Just give me a second here. Everyone here has the funds right now to move to Koh Samui, Thailand, out the coast of Phuket. Now I'm going to explain to you why they need the funds right now. So we don't sell no course, we don't sell no scam, you won't pay us anything, so I can just tell you about what we do right now. So before you click off, this is just a short explanation. If you want a longer one, of course you'll have to have your introduction call, but it's just so you know that you're interested in the topic or if you just don't have any interest in doing this thing. Because I believe that this is probably the biggest opportunity that you could ever find in your lifetime, from online at least. I don't know if you get access to some like billion or $1 million opportunity, but this is probably as good as I could probably get. Now, the Paradise Group is a lifestyle. It's the world's first affordable millionaire lifestyle, to be more simply. And what we do is that we offer mansions, supercars, traveling, just a lot of different luxury services for a very, very good price. Because of our investors, because of our connection with traveling websites. For example, we have an entire traveling website which gives us 10% of every money you spend on, for example, travel back. So we book different flight tickets for you if you ever need that. If you have any hotel room you want to stay at, we have exclusive suites in some of them. It's just a very good network to have access to. And we also get invited to basically networking events, which I think is a quite interesting topic that I can bring you over to later. Now, I'm just going to explain this house, for example. So as I just mentioned, this is a lifestyle. Now, this is one of the mansions we're going to acquire in 2025. Now, why do I tell you about a mansion? Why do I tell you about Thailand? Well, that's what I'm going to tell you about now. So in the Paradise Group, we believe that it's very hard to find like-minded individuals in real life. And we really think that the human beings are made to be basically in a tribe or to be surrounded by people who wants to achieve something in their life. And that brings me over to the problem. I've seen the big problem of people not being able to find these types of people who want to go into entrepreneurship, who want to start a business, or maybe are just in the starting phases of trying to start a business, and they might go to the gym. They're just the top 1%. So it's very hard to find those kind of people in the real life. Now, that's why many people seek to Discord servers, for example. So what I thought is that I could offer a millionaire lifestyle, but also connect that with business-minded individuals. Because I know that many people want to live this luxury lifestyle with mansions, supercars, traveling, with a lot of gentlemen just enjoying their life at a very young age. You don't want to do that when you're 70 years old, when you can't even move. You want to do that when you actually can enjoy these experiences. Now that tells me about what this is. So us in the Paradise Group believe that you should live with people who have the same interests as you. If you have like four experts of ice cream, for example, like Andrew Tate says before, and you are hanging out around with them all the time, you'll of course get better at ice cream, and soon you'll probably be the fifth expert of ice cream. The same could probably be said about business, so that's why we want to do this. This is one of the mansions we will acquire in 2025 in Thailand, and you might ask yourself, how are we able to afford this? How will I be able to manage that shit? Because it's not the most cheap one. Now that's because I know one of the banking directors in Sweden, and I have two investors from the Swedish, what's it called, the banks, who will be going in with me in this investment, and also what's it called? We do three different classes, so budget class, high class, and paradise class, and they're all different classes of mansions. For example, if you want cheaper ones, more expensive ones, or whatever you feel like, suits you best, basically. Now, this is a 500 square meter mansion with a 30-meter infinity pool, about 200 meters to the ocean, and down here is the second best beach in all of Thailand, which I think is a very interesting thing. So, for example, me in Sweden, I don't live next to any like beautiful beaches, and it's a very gray and boring country. Right now, it's raining hard outside, so you could just imagine how cool it would be living in these mansions overlooking crystal clear waters with the second best beach in all of Thailand. It's just a once in a lifetime thing you can get for a very good price, also, which I will get to too quite quickly. Here's the outside gym area, and inside here is the inside gym area. Here is the exclusive bedroom that you could be possibly living in 2 years. It's a about 30 to 40 square meters, and it's a king size bed, of course, king size bathroom, balcony included in this thing, And you of course get all the amenities included, so the pools and everything is access. This is just your little private space, which is always nice to have. You can just close the door around you if you ever are sick or something like that. It's always nice to have your own little comfortable place, you know. Here's the movie cinema, or you could also use it as a conference room, depending on how you want to see it and also how you want to use it. I think it could be quite cool sitting here with your suit and just having a gigantic screen which you can have a conference in. That's it. Yeah, that's just insane. Now that's just one of the mansions we're gonna, what's it called, show you. And I think this is a very good thing, because if you were to guess, what would you say the rent would be for this one? I've gotten a lot of guesses, so I'll give you 3 seconds to think about it. What would you guess the rent would be for a place like this? Correct answer is $750 to $1,300. And many people are like, no way, how can you do that? Do you even make any profit? How the hell could you offer so low rent? Well, we're just the best. That's probably what I can tell you. Many people guess like 10k, 5k at least a month. Because in Sweden, for example, if we were to get a one bedroom apartment, very small place, and no pool or anything like that, that would be like 1700 per month. And you could get nowhere close to what you get here for that price. We also offer maid services, catering services, private chauffeuring, private chefs, of course, and all this is a very affordable price because labor in Thailand is super cheap. So it would be around $40 a month probably, and you get the private chef and private maid, which is not something that you get for that price nowhere else. It's just imagine yourself waking up, you just hear the breeze, and then you just wake up to a freshly cooked meal, and you just have everything prepared for you. I think that could be a great opportunity. Now, you probably know what we want to do there with the mansion. Now, what brings me over to this part here? In 2024, which is 1 year from now, during December, we're going to basically go to Tokyo. Shibuya is a district we're going to go to. And the reason for us going there is because we got invited to a business networking event there. And this business networking event is all expenses paid for all of our members. And they don't have to pay any entrance fee or anything like that. The only thing they have to do is take a basically airplane over to Tokyo, and they'll get to know everyone in the community, which I think is quite cool. So you'll know before you move who the people you're potentially going to live with are, and you also can get a very nice and fun experience, which you could never get anyways from like normal chances, you know. So, for example, 3 days in Tokyo we will spend, and then we'll fly over to Bangkok straight away and spend 7 days in Bangkok. Maybe get some suit tailored, maybe eat some of the fancy food there. This is one of the restaurants we will eat at. We call this the Last Supper, which I can get to later. And then when we've been in Bangkok for 7 days, we're going to take the bullet train down to Koh Samui, Thailand, which is Koh Samui is basically an island off the coast of Phuket, and that's where we will basically have our operations based. So you'll get to see the mansions while they're getting constructed. You get to see and talk to the real estate agents. You get to talk with your people who are potentially going to live with, and you just get a feeling on how the lifestyle will actually feel. And you know that this is not a joke because you can literally talk with the people who are going to purchase it from. You get to see the community members, and the only time you have to pay me is when you move into the mansion. So this being a scam shouldn't be a worry for you because we don't sell you anything. It's only when you start paying rent that you'll have to think about anything, you know. So that will be a very fun experience. And then the last day we'll be go up on this one of the most fancy restaurants in all of Bangkok, and we'll take the Last Supper, basically reflecting on all the trips. We're basically talking to everyone here, and then we'll wait 1 more year, and we're gonna go over to Koh Samui and potentially live there for a couple of years or however long you feel like would be most suitable for you. We have a minimum time spent of 3 months, which I think is a good time to go away from your boring country and just have an amazing time in these mansions, just enjoying yourself and really having a great time. Now that's simply put what us in the Paradise Group do, and I hope you really enjoyed this presentation. I hope you really understand now what the Paradise Group is about, and that this is a great opportunity. If you watch this video and is not yet basically a Paradise Group member, I recommend you shoot me a DM or something like that. I need to talk to you before I give you the roles, because in this server we have to fill out basically a form, which I can link to probably later. And then you also have to have a short call with me just so I know that you're serious, you know? Because a lot of people just message me and they're trying to troll maybe or something like that, you know? A lot of bots and stuff here in servers, so just to verify that you're actually a real person, you have to have a call with me, and then I'm gonna send you a form so you can fill out like how interested are you in this topic, how certain are you that we'll able to move, what do you think your monthly income is, just general questions so we can know a better understanding of who you are. And that's basically it. The Paradise Group is an amazing opportunity, and I hope to see you there. And yeah, thanks for listening to me, and just send me a DM on Discord if you ever need any help, or if you already are in the server. Feel free to do that. Thanks.